Hello everybody. So through this session we'll discuss our next poem, that is On Killing a Tree by Giv Patel. Actually through this poem Giv Patel wants to tell us that it's not easy to kill a tree, and simply striking the tree with a knife or striking it with an axe will not do any harm to the tree, or whatever harm it will be done also, that will be healed after some time. He is suggesting that if one has to kill a tree, he has to follow something else. So he, through his poem only, he just is telling us what we should do actually to kill a tree. However, uh, I think only that he is just making fun of, or also it's a kind of a satire also on the people who are cutting the trees. So we'll directly start with the first paragraph. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown, slowly consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves. So, Giv Patel says that it takes much time to kill a tree. That if really want to kill a tree, he is just talking to these people only who are cutting trees only directly. It's a kind of a sarcastically, that if they want to kill a tree, it will take time, and if they are striking it with a knife, not a simple jab of the knife, jab is a strike of the knife will not do it. With striking with the knife you will not be able to kill a tree. Why? Because it has grown, slowly consuming the earth, rising out of it. And he said that because a tree has taken years to grow, it has slowly grown and consuming, taking the water and nutrients from the earth, and then rising out of the land slowly. First of all it was just small plant only, and then slowly and gradually it has grown up. It has taken much time to grow, and that's why it will not be possible to kill it with in one day, or just striking with a knife or an axe. Absorbing, feeding upon its crust. Crust is the innermost layer of earth. Means it has fed upon the minerals, nutrients, water which is inside the earth, absorbing years of sunlight, and it has absorbed. Like that we also know that trees used to follow the process of photosynthesis, and they used to take sunlight through the green leaves, and in that process they used to prepare food. So he says that the tree used to absorb sunlight for years. It used to take air, it used to take water, and then from its leprous hide, leprous is discolored, discolored skin, new branches, small twigs, they used to come out, they used to germinate, they used to grow, and sprouting leaves, and leaves used to come out, and those leaves later on take the shape of branches. So it will not be possible to kill a tree just by striking with a knife or an axe. So hack and chop again, cutting, but this alone won't do it. That it will not be, won't means will not do. By cutting and chopping, the killing of the tree will not be possible. Not so much pain will do it, the bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to former size. And he said that Just by chopping and cutting with knife and axe will not do any harm. Not much pain will be caused to the tree, and whatever pain will be caused also, that will not be much. The bleeding bark will heal. He said that the bark, skin, the outermost, talking about skin of the tree, it will heal after some time. Bleeding bark, definitely if you will strike the tree, it will bleed. It will, some fluid will come out of the tree, that is considered as the blood of the tree. Meaning the tree also is a living organism. It will also be hurt, but it will not be hurt that much, and after some time those wounds will be healed. And after some time what will happen, close to the ground you will see that again small twigs, small branches, small leaves are again germinating, again coming, growing. Miniature bows, small branches again will take shape, again they will start germinating, again they will start growing, which if unchecked, and if the person who wants to kill the tree, if he will not check them, if he will not stop them, if he will not cut them, what will happen? After some time they will expand into the same larger size, and the tree will again take its, in years only, but it will again come to its former size. So what the Gib Patel is saying, no. The third stanza starts with the word no only, just to emphasize no, that you will not be able to kill a tree just by cutting and chopping it. Now he is saying what to do just to kill the tree. He is just telling now the root is to be pulled out. If you really want to kill the tree, you should and you have to pull out the root system from the land of the tree, out of the anchoring earth, and you have to pull out the whole root system, the part which is under the earth, that is root, and the part which is above the earth, that is shoot. And he said that by just cutting and chopping of the shoot you will not be able to cut the tree. The real strength of the tree is under the land, under the soil, and that is root only. If you have to kill the tree, you have to pull out the root system, anchoring earth, anchoring, shielding, protecting, which is earth is protecting itself, it under the soil. So you have to pull it out. It has to be roped, tied and pull out, and it will not be possible. It will take much strength. You have to tie it with the help of a rope, and then all with great strength you have to pull it out, all the root system, snap out, break it out, just pull it out, cut it out, whole root system, pull out entirely. Complete root system should be pulled out of the soil completely of the tree from the earth cave. From the earth cave is the soil. From the soil, whole root system, roots which has grown deep down into the earth for long years. You have to take them all out of the land, and the strength of the tree exposed. And when you will do this, that time you will see that the real strength of the tree will be exposed. That time you will come to know the real strength of the tree is not its branches, the real strength of the tree is not its stem, real strength of the tree is not its leaves. You will come to know, you will realize that the real strength of the tree is these white wet branches, roots, which are deep down into the earth, which use with the help of them, which they used to take the water and nutrients from the earth. And that time the real strength of the tree will be exposed in the form of white and wet roots, which are the most sensitive part, and these are the most sensitive part of tree, that if you will strike this part means roots, those are wet and those are white. If you will strike them, if you will hurt them, if you will kill them, tree will be automatically killed, which are hidden for years inside the earth. And these roots are hidden inside the earth for years and years, and they are the real source of a tree. They are a real strength of a tree, which used to provide water, nutrients, everything to the tree by taking it from the earth. Then the matter of scorching and chalking in sun and air, browning and hardening, twisting and withering, and then it's all done. And then after then also it will not be done that you have pulled out the roots and you have left them. No, if that is in contact with earth, again the roots will go deep down. They will try to find out again nutrients. So you have to do that time, you have to be careful. You have to make it dry in the sun. You have to burn it totally in the sun. You have to destroy, you have to kill those roots, because they are the real source of tree. So after that, scorching and chalking in the sun and air. In sunlight and in the air, you have to dry all the roots, and you have to make it sure that they should turn into brown. From white and wet, they should be totally dry, they should be totally brown, and they should be hard. They should not remain soft, so that they should go down again into the soil. No, make it sure that they are totally rough, they are totally dry, they are totally hardened. Then only there will be twisting and withering, means drying only, and then it is done. What is done? That is killing of the tree. So Gibb Patel is telling, or Gibb Patel is talking to those people only, those who are killing, those who are cutting trees only, that just by striking it with a knife or with an axe only, it will not be possible to kill a tree. If they really want to kill a tree, just pull out the root system. And he just in a way giving a message also, that if you will pull out the root system, then there will be soil erosion also. And once the tree will be actually killed, then there will be real destruction, not of the nature only, but of the humans also, because our humans' life is totally dependent on nature. If nature will be destroyed, humans automatically will get destroyed. So that's all about On Killing a Tree by Gibb Patel. Thank you.